We're back in the Christos pregame coaches report as Marist gets set to take on Niagara on Pack the House night here in the McCann Center. He's the head coach, Giorgis. My name is Geoff, and you're listening to the Christos pregame coaches report, brought to you, as always, by Christos Restaurant. Located next to the McCann Golf Course here in Poughkeepsie, Christos is your home for fine dining and catering. Coach, Pack the House night is one of my favorite nights. I know one of your favorite nights of the year. McCann Center's been sold out the last 3 seasons. It is expected to be sold out again tonight, though there are still a few tickets remaining prior to game time. Tell me about, being in this atmosphere. You get the band, the students, all the community support, the kind of lift that gives the team.
The kids just wait for this night, and they don't care who they're playing. It's really an event. The student body and Dr. Keith Stradler, put on a tremendous production along with Travis and Frank Lombardi, and I just can't say enough about it. You get the school newspaper and it's right on the front page. It's on the radio. They got their little ads. They have their superhero, Pack the House superhero. It's just great stuff. I think it's very creative, very ingenious, and it just provides a great energy for the night.
Pack the House, Marist, the only school in the nation that has sold out this promotion for the years that it has been running. How much pride do you take in that accomplishment as the leader of this program?
Well, it really says a lot about our community, both the Marist community and the Hudson Valley community, that they come out and they support. I mean, we get close to sellouts most nights, and we always get a great crowd, and I think it's one of the most special accomplishments that I've seen at Marist because it deals with everybody. It's not just our team or the coaching staffs or the administration. It's everybody. It's the Marist community getting together and doing something that no other school has done, is sell it out every year.
The people that will come to the McCann Center are going to see a very good basketball team. Marist riding a 15-game win streak, which is second in the nation, only to number 1 Baylor, and the team's coming off a 60-30 win against their Route 9 rival, the Siena Saints, where, Coach, the team played, in my opinion, one of the best defensive games of the season, if not the best.
I thought we did. When you can hold a team, that was currently tied for second place at that point to single-digit percentage for most of the second half, you've done a good job on them. We took away the people that like to score, made other people have to score, and fortunately they didn't step up enough to be able to do that. We have to have that type of defensive effort every night because, especially in the last 2 games, we haven't come out real well offensively in the first half. It's taken us a while to get going, both at Ryder and here. And if that happens, we're going to need our defense to be our backbone to keep us in games.
Defense as the backbone. With the margin of victory that Marist has had in a number of games this year, and it's over 25 points per in the MAC, I feel like how good this team is defensively gets lost somewhat. This is a top 10 team, Marist, nationally, in terms of fewest points allowed per game. Why is this year's squad so effective defensively?
Well, I think it starts with our guards. I think our guards have done a great job defending the perimeter, and I don't think a lot of people realize how good Brandy Gang is as a post defender. And with Maria Laterza and Kate Oliver and stuff at the 5, it's been a good, solid team effort. We're helping well on penetration. We're rotating to people. We're flying at shooters. And, fortunately, we're still doing the same things defending inside out. We're just doing enough to have people, miss shots. And I think another big thing is we're rebounding the basketball pretty well and limiting people to one shot of possession.
You bring up Kate Oliver and you bring up rebounding. Well, she's playing well defensively and she's rebounding well. Had 10 against Siena, a career high for her. To go along with 10 points, her first career double-double. Tell me about Kate's play as of late and how valuable she is to this team when she does get inside and mixes it up.
Well, and that's the biggest thing. When you come from Australia and you're not allowed to be in the paint, and they have the trapezoid lane, she spent most of her time on the perimeter. Really hasn't had to rebound. And, at 6'4", she's learning 2 things. 1, to develop an inside game, and 2, that rebounding is really important. She sees the job that Maria does on the boards, and, and she gets tired of seeing 1 or 2 rebounds for a stat line. So, she's doing a much better job on that. And again, she gets motivated when she gets to playing the big kids, and Serena Moore was as good as they get.
We'll see what Kate can do and the rest of the Foxes against the Niagara Purple Eagles tonight in the McCann Center. This is the second meeting of the season between the two schools. Had a lot of success against the Perps up in Buffalo a couple weeks back. What are the keys to getting the second win of the year against Niagara tonight?
Well, we can't be complacent. We can't look at, expect the same result as what we did up there, because we shot the basketball better than we've ever shot it all year up there. And a lot of people played well. We shot the ball well. We defended pretty well. And we got them at a time where they were pretty banged up and trying to get used to things. Lately, even though they don't have it to show in the win column, they've been playing people pretty tough. Fairfield to 11, very tight with Manhattan the whole way, and we know Manhattan's a very good team. So, Kendra will get them to play hard, and they'll play defense. And we just have to hopefully be able that we can shoot the basketball like we did, up at their place, and play as good a defense.
Marist head coach Brian Giorgis, the guest on the Christos pregame coaches report. As always, thanks for the time, and good luck getting a win against Niagara tonight, your 20th of the year.
Thank you, Geoff.
We've got more to come after this. We're in a quiet McCann Center now, but we're going to be back in a much louder McCann Center just after this timeout. So come on back. You're listening to Marist Women's Basketball on GoRedFoxes.com.